Hey guys, this is Connor. Just wanted to make a video on why I think the law of the Old Testament could possibly be done away with. I'm on 2 Corinthians chapter 3. If you go to down here to verses 13 and 14, it says, "And not as Moses, which put a veil over his face, that the children of Israel could not steadfastly look to the end of that which is abolished, but their minds were blinded, for until this day remains the same veil untaken away in the reading of the Old Testament, which veil is done away in Christ. But even unto this day, when Moses is read, the veil is upon their heart. Nevertheless, when it shall turn to the Master, the veil shall be taken away." So is the veil the law? You know what I mean? Like, is it talking about the law right here? Because that's what I think it might be talking about. And then if you go to Galatians, it kind of talks more about the law, but I can't remember all the verses that I found. But this right here is just kind of like, okay, let's go back to verse 7. "But if the ministration of death, written and engraven in stones, was glorious, so that the children of Israel could not steadfastly behold the face of Moses for the glory of his countenance, which glory was to be done away, how shall not the ministration of the Spirit be rather glorious? For if the ministration of condemnation be glory, much more does the ministration of righteousness exceed in glory. For even that which was made glorious had no glory in this respect, by reason of the glory that excels. For if that which is done away was glorious, much more that which remains is glorious. Seeing then that we have such hope, we use great plainness of speech. And not as Moses, which put a veil over his face, that the children of Israel could not steadfastly look to the end of that which is abolished, but their minds were blinded, for until this day remains the same veil untaken away in the reading of the Old Testament, which veil is done away in Christ." And then if we go to, what was it? 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. No, it's Romans 10:4. My bad. Let's go to Romans 10:4. "For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believes. For Moses describes the righteousness which is of the law, that the man which does those things shall live by them. But the righteousness which is of faith speaks on this wise, say not in your heart, who shall ascend into heaven, that is to bring Christ down from above, or who shall descend into the deep, that is to bring up Christ again from the dead. But what saith it? The word is near you, even in your mouth and in your heart. That is the word of faith which we preach." And then, I mean, is that what it's saying, though? That it's the end of the law? For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believes? Because that's what I'm starting to think. But I just want to hear y'all's opinion. Let me hear what y'all think. Okay, that's all I got.